Boink! Boink! Come on, stand up, stand up. No, it's not going to. Whoops. Whoops. Well. Yeah, so he has 1 day worth of food left. I don't think we're going to get another rocket to him in time. But it's worth a try. So we're going to head back to the Space Centre. And we're going to retry that mission. Hopefully a bit quicker this time. I'm wondering if we could reduce this fuel tank down. Because it was actually too big. I'm thinking... it's a lot of work though, isn't it? I can't be bothered. Let's put that back. And let's check. Yeah, we definitely do have 2 parachutes on there. Every time I've looked, we've only had 1 left on there, but that looks okay. Right, so this is going to be the Crashium Explodey 3. We're going to take it straight out to the launch pad, and we're not going to take Jobadiah. We're going to take Geenly with us. Oh, I see where we need to give... Oh no! Bull is still alive. And he received the first moon orbit ribbon. He got the heavy vehicle launch and the heavy vehicle crew member ribbon. First moon orbit ribbon. Kerbin orbit ribbon. Didn't get a moon landing ribbon. I don't... I'm guessing you possibly had to get out for that one. So we're going to take Geenly with us. We're going to save the Explodey 3 and we are going to launch straight away. Okay, so we are out on the launch pad with the Crashium Explodey 3 with Geenly Kerman, and we are putting our SAS on and our throttle up to roughly 50%. And we've done this all before, so this is going to hopefully be very quick and straightforward. We are ready for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poop. Revert flight to launch. This is going to be quick and easy, yeah. If we get the staging right. Right. These guys down there. These guys down there. Why on earth would you want them up there on your staging? I have no idea. So, Crashium Explodey 3 with correct staging and Geenly Kerman. SAS on, throttle up, ready for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Decent speed liftoff this time. 7,000 meters. We're going to start our gravity turn. And again, it's very unstable, but hopefully I can keep control of it. Whoa, come on, come on, down you come, down you come. Out to the map. Where's our apoapsis? 80,000 meters. Cut the engines. Well, I'm outside the atmosphere, so I can do that now. There we go. Boom! Well, that's a nice view. I like that view. Let's get this apoapsis out. I don't know that we've got... Yeah, we haven't got 35 seconds of fuel in those engines. Dump them. There we go. Onto our nuclear engines. Much earlier on our orbit this time, so hopefully we won't be sinking back into the atmosphere by the time we are completing our orbit. Here it comes. Here comes our periapsis. As soon as that is... Where is the moon from here? Ooh, okay. As soon as that is outside 70,000, I'm going to cut the power. There it is, 71,500. Close enough. Right, okay. Periapsis is not quite in the right place for this, but we should still have no problems getting to the moon. 17,000. Up a little bit from there to allow for mistakes. It's 42 though. Close enough, that'll do. So there we go. That's on the opposite side of our orbit for the moment, so we need to head round and adjust for that. Another 2-minute 38-second burn. So let's get us pointing at our target. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are burning. Okay, ready and cut. That's a wrap, everyone. Good job. 38,000 meters, not bad, not bad. I can live with that. So let's get ourselves sped up and round to the moon. Okay, we are back at the moon and we are just approaching our periapsis, ready for us to circularize this orbit again. It would be nice for us to try and land in roughly the same place the last attempt landed, but I have a sneaking suspicion we're not going to be doing that. Let's start burning straight away. Bring that periapsis round. Bring that orbit round. Down comes the apoapsis. And we'll be... that's going into the dark now. We should be okay, actually. We could still land there, but... do we still want to? Or do we want to try for this crater instead? No, we'll still go for this crater. We'll try and land over this side of it this time, so that we're still in the daylight. That'll swing round. Cut the engines, right. 16,000 meters, that's okay. In fact, we can probably come down a little bit on that. Down to, I don't know, 8,000. There we go. And then as we approach here, we can cut the rest of our speed. Okay. Slowing us down. Hopefully we will slow down fast enough to give us our landing before it goes dark. Eek. It's starting to go dark, isn't it? Where's the sun? Over there. There we go. Right, now we won't make the same mistake as we did last time. We are going to detach these engines, even though they have half a tank of fuel in them still. There they go. Engines are cut. We're going to activate those engines. And they are the ones we are going to be using for our landing. Let's get our gear down. There we go. How high are we? 3,000. Okay, we need to be slowing that down. It is a tragic waste, but if you were watching during our last launch, you'll know why I don't want to be taking this fuel with me. I can't see a shadow, it's too dark. I don't know what height I am at. Very low. I know that much. Oh, there we go. We're down. Well, there we go. We've landed rather suddenly at about 8 meters a second, which is not terrible. We still have some sunlight left, so we have some time to run the experiments we need. We don't have a visual on Kerbin, so we can't transmit any science. So we are going to need to crew report, keep data, materials bay, keep data, mystery goo, keep data. What else have we got? We've got, where is it? Thermometer, 37.05 degrees. Keep data. Barometer. Toggle display. In a vacuum. Pressure D. Yeah, we can't take... Oh, that's really annoying. Why can't you use the barometer when you're in a vacuum? Surely it would be nice to know that the surface of the moon has no atmosphere. Accelerometer. Log seismic data. 80 science from that. The sensor has detected a minor quake in the surface. Interesting. I do have FAR installed. Thank you very much, Gauge Fever. Gauge Forever? Gauge Forever, okay. I do have FAR installed. We have managed to launch this thing through the atmosphere regardless of having the FAR. So, keeping that data, I think that's all of those done, isn't it? So, let's get this guy out. We took a crew report, didn't we? Let's get him out on EVA. Let's take an EVA from above the surface and store that, and then we can jump off. Whoa! Rockets. Psh, psh, psh. There we go, on the ground. It's annoying that it's going to be dark. Let's see whether we can place a flag so that we can see it. Yeah, he's going to place it in the right direction. Ta-da! There we go. So, this is let's see. First, this is actually the first moon landing for the Ellitopia Space Administration. We have landed on the moon before, but not since the Ellitopia Space Administration took over in the beginning of Season 3. So, Gene Lee. How did he spell it? Gene Lee? Yeah, that'll do. Gene Lee Kerman bravely piloted 2 T's? Piloted. No, that looks like piloted. Gene Lee Kerman bravely piloted this moon lander here after losing 2 other brave Kerbal souls in the process. Thank you, Jean Lee. Have a ribbon. And I believe he does get a ribbon for landing here on the moon from the Final Frontier mod. Let's see if we can get a decent screenshot of this. There we go. For the moment, Jean Lee, whose name we did spell wrong on the plaque, is going to take a surface sample and he's going to take an EVA report. All of these we have seen before. Jump. Whoops, too high. Jump less. Grab on. Okay, can you grab... I'll tell you what, no, yeah, we'll do this. Oh, what? What? He's got plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of oxygen. He does not have plenty of electricity to last him through this night. I wonder if we can exploit a slight bug here. If we go and watch, let's go and watch the Trident 8B for a second. And see if accelerating time whilst watching a different body will allow us to ignore the fact that he doesn't have enough electricity. He's going to be a long time with no electricity, isn't he? Crashim Explodey 2, food and water and oxygen is running out. That's the one that landed before. There's no way we're going to be saving him, unfortunately. Yeah, he's only got 2 hours left. The Crashim Explodey 3 still has the 80 days left. 80 days around the world. Wow, that was a blast from the past. I don't think we're ever going to actually get him lined up for a transmission, are we? Because he's the wrong side of the moon. And of course, anyone who knows their moon will know that the moon is always facing the same direction towards the planet. So he hasn't died though. $50 over. Well, I don't know that he's going to survive, unfortunately. And that's 2 missions to the moon and no recovered science. Stupid spacebar. I should have disabled staging, shouldn't I? Well, are we going to try for a Crashim Explodey 4? I don't think there's any way. Oops. Let's go back to the Crashim Explodey 3. Don't think there's any way we can get any science out from the moon without those engines being attached. Electric charge is depleted, yeah, I know. And he has about 10 minutes of electricity left. Oh. Okay, we did exploit a bug there. So if I now speed up time again. Crashim Explodey 2. Oh, what? Oh dear. We lost him. Crashim Explodey 3, Jean Lee Kerman died of air toxicity. Sorry, Jean Lee. Not much I could have done about that. So we are going to have to head back to the Space Centre. We're leaving lots of debris on the moon here. Not so pleased about that. Yeah, Alt L is to lock the staging. Perhaps I should have done that as we landed. Rest in peace, Gene Lee Kerman. Not in pieces. Let's give him his... There we go. Let's give him his Intersidera badge. And it's possibly a bit premature to give Bull Kerman his, but he is certainly on the way. There we go. First flag on moon ribbon he got. But Bull Kerman is certainly on his way to needing one of those badges. So we know we have a working launcher, we know we have a working lander. What we don't have is a working pilot. Indeed. So, one more go. One more go. Where is it? Crashium Explodey 2, food depleted, water depleted and oxygen depleted. That's not good. So, oh, engage forever, new follower. Thank you very much, and welcome to you too. So it looks like Bull Kerman is possibly not going to last until we get there. However, Jobadiah Kerman has, in his brave and courageous way, stepped up to the plate to try for another attempt. So we have the Crashium Explodey 3B this time. We have our SAS on. We have our throttle at 50%, and we're going to remember to put our launch clamps in the right place this time. And we are... Let's come down a little bit less than 50% because we are a bit lighter this time. We are ready for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off slowly. We have a lift off. Coming up on 7,000 meters now, so let's start the turn carefully. Wobbling rather a lot. Gently. No, didn't go this time. Let's see if we can recover that. No, come on. Must have been that slight difference in speed. Goodness me, this is not going anywhere. There's our apoapsis, incidentally. No, we're at our apoapsis. We're heading back down now. Okay, so that didn't work this time. We didn't fit an abort button on this, so dump those. Dump that. Dump those. Dump that and fire its parachute. Parachutes out. Dump that. And everything will fall down nicely. And we will speed up time. Oh. Heat shield decided to go a different direction. And premature sploosh. So Jobadiah is home safely, but he is going to be going straight back out to the launch pad because clearly something didn't quite go right with that launch. We are back on the launch pad with the Crashium Explodey Mark 3B and Jobadiah Kerman. Our SAS is on, our throttle is up, we are going straight to launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have a lift off. Coming up at 4,000 meters, 200 meters a second. A bit faster this time, so 5,000 at 230. It's about where we were last time with a successful launch. let's give us a very slight start on our gravity turn. Whoa, it's really unstable. No, we're going to have to go higher. We're going to have to go higher, I think. Didn't really want to go higher. Come on, come on. Less thrust, maybe. Come on then. Come on then. 20,000 meters. We must be... We must be able to turn now. Yeah. Come on. Nearly at 30,000 meters now. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Not the best launch in the world. But at least we're going in the right direction. And our apoapsis is coming up on 80,000 meters already. So we'll stop that at about 85. There we go. Dump those. Fire those. We'll bring that up to prograde. And we're good to go. Oh, our periapsis is popping up already. Let's see. Let's get that to 70. There we go, we're in orbit. 73, it plays 99. Okay. Periapsis is not in the best place for a moon burn this time, but we can still do it. We can still do it. 23, that'll do. All systems nominal, yes. As opposed to normal. All systems are barely there. Let's get ourselves lined up to the target. 2 minutes 15 burn this time. Not as long a burn as it was last time. So what's that? 1 minute 7.5. We've actually lost 2 brave Kerbonauts on the moon for this mission. We have lost Bull Kerman and we have lost Bib Kerman, and currently Jobadiah Kerman is heading out to the moon following them, and we should be burning. Stop distracting me with, you know, social things. Ooh. How did we do? Did I go too far? Yes, I think I did. Never mind, we can correct that about here, I believe. We can bring our periapsis out, and we can actually correct our orbit period too. Wrong way. There we go, delete on close. We are still on target. And we need a little gentle burn just to bring... In fact, we don't actually need our manoeuvre node because we know we're pointing in the right direction. We'll just do a little burn. We'll do it now and we'll do it gently. Just to bring everything back into line. Boink! How did we do with our periapsis? 39, okay, so not perfect. We can adjust that though with a little prograde burn. There you go, 17,000 meters. That ought to do it. So, let's speed ourselves up and get ourselves orbiting the moon. Here we go. We are approaching our periapsis around the moon again. And we're facing in the wrong direction. How many Kerbals die per stream? Actually, we've not lost all that many Kerbals. We've only ever lost about 6. And that includes the 3, oh, maybe 7, but that includes the 3 roughly that we've lost this week. We are now burning to bring the periapsis, we're burning at the periapsis to bring our orbit round and to help us sort out our landing site. We still want to land in this crater. I'm wondering if we should land... No, we will land in this crater still. Spin round. Woo, okay. Well, at this rate, we are not landing in that crater, so let's correct that. Because there, we will be at 4,000 meters, and I'm pretty sure that's roughly about the height where you can clip the top of a mountain on the moon. So, let's increase that up just a little. I've done that wrong really, but never mind. Let's get that to 8,000. There we go. So we've got 8,000 by 21,000. So this is going to be about, I don't know, 11 or 12,000. So again, not ideal, but we can work with that. Here we go. Right, 50 times. And again, as we reach the peak of the crater, we will slow ourselves down, get ourselves lined up, and start burning. I think that's our prograde marker. Yes, it slows us down. It must be our prograde marker. So, let's start killing some of this speed. And the wreckage of the Crashim Explodey 2. Kerbin just popping over the horizon there. Okay, I've killed our lateral velocity. We're still at 14,000 meters, but that should be okay. We'll use a little bit more of this fuel as we go down, just to keep our speed down, because we still actually have plenty of speed, plenty of fuel in these tanks. Okay, let's let it drop for a while, and I'm going to dump those tanks. There they go. Activate those engines. We're kind of dropping at the same rate, so let's cancel out some of that speed. That will help me work out. That'll help me work out how far off the ground I am. Wow, this is probably the most gentle landing on the moon I've ever done. We're down. Okay, right. First thing I'm going to do, Alt-L, disable staging. We are not doing any staging and removing our engines. No Kerbin on the horizon, no Kerbal on the horizon, unfortunately. So, mystery goo. 40 science. We did all this before, but unfortunately we lost it all because it's stuck with the other craft. Probably could have gone and just picked it up from that craft, but yeah, can't do that one, that's fine. Where's the temperature? Good, keep that. Accelerometer, keep that. Crew report, keep. Yeah, that's all of those. So time for the EVA stuff. Boink. EVA report in the air, keep that. And let's see. Welcome back, El Bristow. I've been here all the time, thanks very much. Welcome back to you, Netone. Let's plant another flag, see where he places it. Yeah, he's going to place it back to front. So we're not going to be able to see that one. Yeah, it's back to front. Oh well. Jobadiah saves the day. We lost 3 Kerbals trying to get this lander here. Thankfully, Jobadiah managed the landing and didn't stage off the engines. Okay, flag placed. How is it possible? I was here the whole time. Well, you was paused, so it's welcome back to you. What? I was paused? Oh, okay. So you've rejoined us. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. So this is the AIPOTILLE mission. AIPOTILLE. But there we go. We already got a screenshot of this lander on the moon. So let's do the surface sample. 120 science. Oh, we already got an EVA report because I didn't stick that one back in the lander can. So let's jump and grab on. Missed. Fail. Turn your engines on. Up you go. Grab. You can store all of those. Jump off. And EVA. Keep that data. Jump. Do it with the rockets. Grab. And board. Right. So we have all our science. We can't transmit any of it back because we don't have line of sight with Kerbin. The moon is in the way. We might be able to do it from orbit, assuming we get back into orbit. Okay, so Jobadiah Kerman, are you ready to head back to Kerbin? We are going to be taking off and heading east straight away. Hopefully this shouldn't be too tricky a manoeuvre. We do have plenty of fuel. I think I've done this with less fuel before. So we are ready for heading back. Engines on. And heading east. Okay, 8,000 metres is enough for me. I believe that's enough to get us out of this crater. Half a tank of fuel left. We can't warp faster than 1 times below 5,000 metres. Okay, come on, 5,000 metres. And we burn to circularise our lunar orbit. do, that'll do. So our periapsis is now round here. I believe the periapsis is going to be... No. There we go. The periapsis is probably going to be the best point for us to burn for our return. 8 seconds. 8 seconds is pretty good. I could probably just burn now, actually. Should we just burn now? Yeah, go on. We'll just burn for an escape. And wherever that escape comes, that will be our escape. There we go, there's an escape. Clear that. Leaves us 3 million miles, 3 million meters away, but that's not terrible. It is an escape. We could burn more, I suppose. Loads of fuel, so we're okay. We're going to burn... I'm going to put us to about... Let's think. Where would the re-entry be from the moon here? We're looking at about 40,000 meters. That'll probably give us a slingshot round once, but it will still be gentle enough for us to survive. Will it? We shall see. So let's speed us up. Let's get us out of the influence of the moon. Now, just in case we do have an issue where we are... Oh no, we still got our gear down. Let's put our gear up, don't need that down. Just in case we do have an issue where we don't quite make it home, let's transmit what we can. Let's set a target of, I believe, Trident 9 we can use and activate that. In fact, we can probably just go mission control. I think we're facing, yeah, we've got a direct connection to mission control, so that's quite handy. So while we're doing that, let's transmit what science we can. Oh, we need to collect those actually, don't we? Review reports. So that's 20 science and it's 100%, so we can transmit that. Done. Review stored data. That's 32 science and that's 100%. That's an EVA report, so we can transmit that. That's only 25%, so we'll keep that. That's another EVA for 24 at 100%, so we'll transmit that. Still got plenty of power, good. Right, you're going to have to come out on EVA and head round and pick up the science. Do we get any points for an EVA here? No. Let go. Boosters on. Boosters. And collect that data. Grab like that. Yeah, there we go. Right. Board. Okay. So all our science is stored now. I don't believe we get 100% for any of those that we just picked up. No. So, and the barometer won't give us anything while we're in a vacuum. Nope, so we have to do that in the atmosphere. So we don't actually need any of that now. We could stage all that stuff off. We'll wait until we get nearer to the atmosphere for that, so we don't leave it as debris, but we could, in theory, do that. So our periapsis is at 41,000 meters. I think I'm going to reduce that just a little bit. That's better. Right. Okay. Entering the atmosphere at 70,000 meters. Now we can turn staging mode back on. Make sure we are facing prograde. There we go. and stage those off because we don't need those anymore. I'm thinking I might use this parachute. I think I'll deploy that parachute and use it to help us. Okay, forget that. I'll just stage that section off. And it will hit me on the way back. No, it won't. Okay. So, so that didn't work. We are now going to re-enter the atmosphere, and hopefully we will do so in one circuit. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Come on, 30,000 meters. Slowing down nicely, actually. This is going to be relatively gentle. Just need to make sure that we don't lose those parachutes to the heat. They're at 25 degrees at the moment, which is fine. Much better than the 370 degrees that one's at. This is quite incredible, really. There's no atmospheric effects. Where are they? I think the heat shield did a very good job of slowing us down as well, because it was slightly wider than the base of the capsule that we're in. So here comes 10,000 meters. Let's get our parachutes out, and hopefully that heat shield will disappear from underneath us. There's 50, 40, 30, 20 meters. And a nice little kersploosh. Jobadiah Kerman has done the job. Jobadiah Kerman done the job. So we recover this vessel and we find out exactly how much science we now have. There we go. 910 science. 372.8 from that mission. That 910 is more than enough than we need to unlock our all-important colonization node. So here we go. Boink! That is the top tier of the research tree. We have researched an item from the top tier of the research tree. And our next mission, which will be in next week's stream, will be to start planning a colony on another celestial body, be that a planet or a moon. We will have to send out some probes and some scanners. I might do that on an offline episode rather than doing that on a live stream, because that could be a bit of a boring episode. But we need to send out some probes to do some scanning to find the ideal place for a new colony. We could have a moon colony, we could have a Minmus colony, or we may even be looking at a Duna or an Eve colony. We will have to find out. In the meantime, thank you for watching, guys. I've been Elbristo, you've been watching Ellitopia Gaming and Kerbal Space Program Live. If you're watching this on Twitch, please don't forget to follow so that you get notifications next time we go live. And Moobot has been suggesting a lovely app for Google Chrome, which will let you know next time I go live. If you're watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Please do leave comments to let me know what you think of this series so far and where you think this series should be going. I have been Elbristo, you've been watching Ellitopia Gaming. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time. See you later.